Hey everybody, I'm Lauren Price and this is Disc Golf VR 360. And I'm here in San Diego, California at Morley Field with Snapper Pearson, PDJ number 691. Right. And Morley Field was installed in 1977. It was one of the first courses in California that was installed, probably the third one behind Oak Grove and Huntington Beach. And we're going to take a tour around the course here. There's 19 holes here. This is perfect weather right now. It's overcast as usual here in San Diego. We're not far off the ocean, which is the reason why it's so nice. Because inland, where I'm coming from, Lake Elsinore, it's in the 100 degrees during the day and kind of toasty. So we come down here for a break.
Yeah, San Diego varies between 74 and 62. That's kind of our range all year round, and so this is pretty normal. It's a little bit cloudier than it usually is in August. Usually by now it's burning off and we go get some warmer days, but this year's beautiful.
Let's get started. Off to hole one. Okay, this is hole one, 225. Take it.
So this course has evolved over the years. The original course had much more land, but the city put their nursery in over on our back nine, made a deal, let them do that, and they would never mess with us over here, and we would be able to forever. So we actually lost some land. So I completely redesigned the course in 1985 and put in new baskets at the same time. So we have a different course now than the original course. So this hole was kind of always this way.
Right on.
So we now have
it
looks like about 6 or 7 different pin positions on it.
bourbon out
This
there.
week we're going in the middle.
I went
Right to the middle of the trees, 225. You can approach it from the left side with a righty sidearm, skip shot, or righty backhand. Lefties just throw a hyzer. Some guys who have a big arm will have a big skyzer out.
Yeah, the spike hyzer.
Yeah, but that's a big shot. It's really easy to be long or short. It's you take some of the stuff out of the way. It's probably better. This last guy, lefty, threw a thumber here.
Yeah.
That's a great idea for a lefty.
Yeah.
Any kind of roller, because you're not going to get stuck in the trees with a roller. So there's no mandatory.
Forehand, put the arrow on it.
Yeah.
225.
If you do a forehand, the only problem is the way the ground is there. Sometimes you'll chunk instead of skipping. Sometimes you'll hit a root coming in. So,
You could bury the disc real easy over there if you don't get it the right angle.
Exactly.
Otherwise, you get a good skippy and skip right on up.
Yep. So
225.
That's the long position. There's a slightly shorter one, and originally back in the day, you could literally throw a turnover shot over the top here with a magnet and put it right on the pin without much problem.
Hole 2, 237 feet. You can see right through the tunnel here. And for the most part, maybe you might want to just go straight at it or come a little off to the...
If you're a lefty going
lefty is going to want to go that way.
Because your spin's going to keep you from going down the hill. There are a lot of roots out there, though, so if you're skipping, you could be in trouble. Righties tend to go either big hyzer, or I prefer to go low hyzer and skip through the low route over there. You can skip right around to the pin position. It doesn't require that hard of a throw.
237. Hole 3, 283 feet. It's right over there. Have at it.
Well, this hole in this particular position is probably best thrown in a straight shot right at it. It's got to go up and over that mound, so it's a pretty good carry to go 283 feet on a line. As you can see, we have a roof here. If you want to go out and around, it's a decent long hyzer shot or turnover shot. And that can be done, but it's a little harder. A lot of people throw rollers here. They either go over these first set of trees and land and roll, or set it down early between these two trees and roll it out there. But again, it was designed. I changed part of this hole a few years back and put a couple of pin positions on the side of the hill down there, and those are really tough. They're tough to approach because it's so easy to hit the hill and roll away and stuff. So it can be 20 feet away from where that is now, and it adds not just a stroke, I mean a half stroke, but a whole stroke difference to a lot of people's score.
There's 7 pin positions on this one, and this is probably the shortest one of the bunch.
Yeah.
283.
Yep.
.245, hole 4.
Yep. Everything else is off to the right, and they get further. They're mostly around 270, 280. It's only in this position when 2 is in the middle position, so that where it is now doesn't interfere. This is an unusual setup this week. But for this hole, the righty just goes big hyzer out and around. You have to be careful. That second tree is a eucalyptus that has low-hanging branches, and if you come in too high, you will hit those branches and fall down the middle of the fairway over there. Lefties typically go low and try to skip through here, or they do a big turnover shot. Once again, you can't go high though, you'll hit that second tree. So most of the better players go with a mid-range, out and around, just about as tall as this tree is in front of us, this jacaranda that this man is standing by. They go about that high, just to the right of it, and let it swing in. This is a very easy hole. There is a drop off right after the hole though, so if you go long, you will be putting back uphill.
There's other pin positions off to the right. Most of the other pin positions are off to the right, and this is the shortest one at 240. Hole 5, 386 feet, and you're not going to see it from the tee. Let's see if I can come over here and see it. Is it the elevated?
Yeah, actually, I think in the B position is 350.
350?
Yeah.
Okay, and you're gonna want to dog leg to the left. They're walking up to it right about now, but pretty much got to go straight out that way there. Try to get to those bushes for the most part.
You want to go just over the top of those trees on the right there with kind of a low shot, so that when it hits, it skips around, but it doesn't keep careening all the way around to the hole 11 on the left. So this is not a difficult shot. Most of your young players are going to throw a mid-range here. Your old guys, we're all going to throw drivers, but at 350 downhill, it's not a long throw.
Hole 6, 300 and, what is it, 380?
No, it's
340,
but it plays 400 because it's uphill.
Yeah, it's going to be uphill, and you got lots of objects in the way. You're not going to necessarily see it from the tee unless you come over to the left here. You can kind of make it out there. There it is. 340 from here. And there's what is it, 7 pin positions on this?
6.
6. There's 4 over here, a couple over there, and then the one that's in now is a long position.
Right. I throw a roller
Hole
now?
7, 304. It's in the C position today, and you can see it through the trees here. It's got the yellow flag on it. And there's how many? It looks like there's what, 6 or 7 pin positions?
Yeah, there's at least 7 on this one.
7, and they're all pretty much going right along the right hand and back a little bit further.
They're getting longer and longer and longer.
Yeah, and they keep on getting longer and longer.
The last one back there, G, is a standard par 4, pro par 3.
Okay.
So it's a pretty difficult one.
And Snapper was telling me in his younger days he used to be able to get AVRs to Anheuser and just kind of fade right into it.
Not to the longest positions, no. For the third to longest position, because you could use the wind, but now we got that tree, it's in the way, and it's so high to get up and over now, and you got to have a lot of power, and it can be the afternoon wind only, because that's coming out of the west, but right now it's coming out of the north, and so you couldn't do that. Most people will throw a laser shot low here, a laser shot low there. They'll try to do an anti-shot between the trees, but that's getting tough. But many of the people, once it gets back in these longer positions, will throw rollers.
I was going to say this is a roller shot.
See those 2 bushy things out
Yeah.
there? I have the guys keep those trimmed down. We call those our roller bushes. We want something to be in the way, so it's not an easy shot. So you have to land typically between the tree that's squiggly in the middle there, which is a eucalyptus. It's called a dollar eucalyptus. You got to land between the silver dollar eucalyptus and the right bushy tree, which is actually an olive tree that has been trained to become a bush. So these are olive trees you see in front here, but they just look like something out of Mordor, Ents or something. They're all dead, but we leave them there because they make great disc blockers. And you want to always have something to go with.
304.
So yep, here we go.
Hole 8, 310 feet. It's right over there, just to the left of the that big olive tree. There's some OB here. You got the sidewalk here. That is everything to the right. The sidewalk and to the right is OB, and you can see a cone down. The cone down there. There's a line down there that if you go along, that's OB, and so.
The reason that line is there is to warn pedestrians and dog walkers that they're entering the disc golf course and they're not allowed to.
There you go.
That's why that's there.
And there's how many other pin positions? There's 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 positions total.
Five pin positions, and the it's in the A position today. 310.
Sure.
Hole 9, 280. Was it? Would you say 280? 285.
285.
And it's a short pin position. There's 8 pin positions here, and you've got the fence line here. Everything on the right of the fence line is OB.
So there's no real way to approach this hole from the right-hand side. This tree is too low and those trees are too tall. So you either have to split the gap between the first carob tree and the tall eucalyptus that has all those nicks and dings from 10,000 discs hitting it over the years, or do a roller shot down the middle and go around all those trees and curl back up to where the pin is.
There you go. 287. Hole 10, it's in the D position, 225 feet. And boy, you're gonna have to really...
Well, you can either approach this with a local hyzer right into over going this way, or same thing, you can go this way with a righty hyzer. You got to go around with big clump of trees one way or the other to get there. And then it's midway up the little hill from the bottom down here to the bottom like that.
There's no straight way to get there.
There's no straight way to get there.
You gotta go one way, around one way or the other, left or right.
So
Okay, guys, 225. Hole 11, it's in the longest position at 400 feet, and there is a double Mandy when you get up there that you need to, there's two palm trees. You got to go between them to get into the hole. 400 feet, you're not going to see the hole from the tee. It's out there. Hole 12, 255 feet. You're not going to see it, but it's up there. It's at the top of the hill, straight ahead. Just try to get it up over the this tree here, and make sure you got lots of penetration on it. Hole 13, it's in the D position, 255. Let me see, let me get over here and see. Okay, see, it's tucked back into the back there. There's really no Mandy's or any OBs, but you got lots of objects in the way there. So 255. Hole 14, 250 feet. It's over here. You're not going to see it just because of getting it over here. But the best way to do it is just to aim over that way with a nice hyzer. Don't go too hard on the hyzer because you're going to want to get out there for it. It's 250. Hole 15, it's in the A position today, 190 feet. It's right over there. There's a fence line right here, and anything on the other side of the fence is OB. And for the most part, you can do the old spike hyzer, go up high and just bomb it in there, or you can kind of bring it in. You can also go straight at it and skip up to it.
It's actually the one by the tree today.
Yeah, it's straight back.
190.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to just mention that. Hole 16, 275 feet. It's, let me come on over here to the left so you can see it. It's right there. This is what we call ace run. They have a weekly ace pot on this hole.
When it's in this position.
When it's in this position. There's about 6 other positions for this. They're all pretty much going right along the...
And then along on the wall. So the wall is the nursery, city nursery. And if you go over the wall, you're in the nursery and you're obviously out of bounds.
Remember that. Over the wall is out of bounds. 275, right over there. Make a run for the ace. This is back behind T17. It's a putting course that they have set up, and which they've got how many baskets over here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
They have 5. They have, oh no, 6.
6.
There's 3 over there, and there's 3 over here.
So you got 3 and 3,
Yeah.
and
There's a bunch of minis in the ground, but they're going to put in flags. Because people keep hitting the minis.
so this is your putting green.
Yeah.
You know, every golf course has a putting green and a driving range.
Well, we have 2 holes out front for putting, but this is an actual course over here where
You actually,
Friday nights in the wintertime they run putting contests.
they bring lights out?
Yeah.
Nice.
Slow this.
Oh, the glow disc. Okay.
This 4-hole hole. It's so beautiful.
Hole 17. It's in the C position. Right there. 190. And this is what's known as Mirkwood. And when I came down here and played it back in the late 70s, you couldn't see much of anything through here because there was just lots of trees, and they were a lot healthier than the ones you see here in front of you. And just like us, we lose our hair, and well, these lose the trees, and so now all of a sudden you have an open line, and it's a lot easier than it used to be. So
We still have a lot of melaleuca trees here, but it's way easier than it used to be.
yeah. And he had to replace a few trees with fake trees just so that you can maintain Mirkwood. 190, right at it. Hole 18, 242 feet. It's over here. It's going to be a hard hyzer out over here. There is a Mandy. This tree right here is a Mandy. You have to stay to the right of that.
And actually this hole probably takes about a 300-foot power shot on the righty, because you got to go high and steep to come back, but you got to go outside those trees and then skate back to get to it. So if you just try to throw around the corner, you're going to hit it so rapidly.
Got to make sure you get out there. 242. Hole 19, 265 feet. This is the hole that really wasn't supposed to be here, because as you notice, you're kind of surrounded by nets because of all the discs that are flying around here. We got a couple of holes. Anyways, it's right up there in the front. Okay, so this is a wrap. This completed. We got all 19 holes here at Morley, and there's a couple things I want to let you make aware of. If navigating the course, what you're going to want to do is keep an eye on the T signs, because all the T signs, they will note which pin position is in with the spot on the T sign. So, because there's probably about 6 to 8 pin positions on every hole here, and when Snapper took this over, this place was rough. I mean, you wouldn't recognize what you wouldn't recognize what it is today as to what it was back then. This was he's really done a job. He was bringing in water to get the place green, and the city didn't really think much about it. They figured, well, hey, if you can do something with it, knock yourself out, and he did. So it's been here since 1977. It's an institution. It is a pay for play. I believe it's $5 during on the weekdays, and I think it might be a little bit more. How much is it pay for play?
$5 during the week, 7 on the weekends.
Thank you.
Yeah.
5 during the week, 7 on the weekends.
Yes.
And it is a busy course. You will always have a lot of people out here. And then sometimes, especially on the weekends, you might need to get a tee time. That is recommended. It's just a constant flow of people coming out here, because it's been here since 1977. I mean, like I say, it's an institution. Like and subscribe. Remember that. Like and subscribe. If you and I hope that this video helps you get around Morley. Come on out. This is a great place. It's something for everybody. It's a beginner course. It's an intermediate, and the pros they'll even like it, just for the sentimental purposes. Okay, like and subscribe.